A 23-year-old international student at Singapore Management University has turned to Reddit to share her difficulties landing a full-time job, despite submitting over 130 applications. With her student visa expiring at the end of 2025, she's seeking advice, encouragement, or leads. Maintaining a perfect 4.0 GPA in her Master's in Economics, she previously earned a full undergraduate scholarship in India and held roles in sales, financial analysis, and econometrics research. Despite tailored applications and rigorous interview prep, including 3 rounds with Bloomberg, she's faced repeated rejections, often without feedback. Visa sponsorship remains a significant hurdle. She is open to roles in data analysis, finance, sales, or customer support, and holds skills in Python, Excel, R, Stotter, and Tableau. Fluent in English, Hindi, and conversational French, she hopes to build a future in Singapore. I absolutely love Singapore. I'm simply sharing my experience in hopes of learning, improving, and maybe connecting with others going through the same, she wrote in her Spent in June Reddit post. Her post has since gained traction, with many netizens commenting on the harsh realities of the current job market in Singapore. Several pointed out that even locals are struggling to secure employment, making it even more challenging for foreigners requiring work passes. Job market is already pretty crap for locals. It will be harder for foreigners. That's the reality, one user remarked. You worked hard, but tons of people worked hard too. Unfortunately, the competition now is extremely tough, another added. Others shared their own experiences, explaining that many companies are either on hiring freezes or actively laying off staff. Most companies I have contacts in, including my current company, are either on a hiring freeze or outright laying off people. My only advice to you is to network like crazy on LinkedIn. Send out invites to anyone and everyone in your field, one user advised. Some users suggested that the original poster should have gained more work experience before pursuing a master's degree. Several argued that in the Singapore job market, especially for foreigners, practical experience tends to matter more than academic qualifications, unless the field specifically requires it. Master's is useless unless your profession requires it. Work experience matters way more for a foreign laborer, one commenter wrote. Another added, the harsh truth is a master's is not well regarded in Singapore, and you are overqualified for most jobs, especially in a field that doesn't require it. Others pointed out the double disadvantage of being both inexperienced and requiring a work pass. Not gonna sugarcoat it, but you're already disadvantaged because you have no experience and you require a visa/work pass. Most expats that come here have experience, already command a high pay, and even then they might not get the work pass because of the quota, one user commented. While many acknowledged the challenging situation, several netizens encouraged the op not to give up. Sharing their own experiences, they spoke of applying to hundreds of jobs before finally receiving offers. Just keep trying, keep building that resume, keep networking, one user wrote. Others offered practical suggestions, including methods that had worked for them. Look for work-study positions on campus, send messages and introduce yourself to recruiters on LinkedIn, and attend job fairs that might be happening in the future, one person recommended. While Redditors claim Singapore's job market is tough even for locals, Ministry of Manpower data from April 2025 paints a more complex picture. Employment grew modestly in first quarter of 2025, rising by just 2,300, down from 7,700 the previous quarter and lower than the first quarter of 2024's 3,200. Resident employment expanded in health and social services and financial services, but key export-oriented sectors like professional services, manufacturing, and ICT saw declines. Non-resident employment growth was limited to work permit holders in lower-skilled roles, particularly in administrative and support services and community-based sectors. MOM did not detail growth by residency status. Unemployment crept upward, with resident unemployment at 2.9% in March 2025, while citizen unemployment remained at 3.1%, higher than December's 2.9%. The figures suggest a cooling but still functioning labor market, with sector-specific challenges and a shift towards lower-skilled roles driving non-resident employment growth.